Hello and welcome to our throat chakra pranayama and movement practice. The throat chakra is the fifth chakra. The first one is the root chakra down at the base of your pelvic floor. The second is the sacral chakra. The third is the solar plexus. The fourth is the heart. And the fifth is the throat. Although the voice and the throat are the main energy center of the throat chakra also includes the neck, the top of the shoulders, the mouth, the jaw, and the ears. So when we're working with balancing the throat chakra, we're really thinking about our ability to communicate clearly, to say what we mean and mean what we say. And the throat chakra is balanced not only when we're able to communicate what we say, but also that we're able to hold back when communication should be more an act of listening than speaking. So that's how the throat chakra is connected with the ears. There's a deep listening that occurs with clarity through the throat chakra that creates deep knowing, and then with that deep knowing creates a deep presence and a deep being. So there are a couple of pranayama techniques for the throat chakra that I like that I'm going to introduce for you today, and then there's also a movement kriya out of the Kundalini lineage of yoga that I really like, that I'd like to present to you today. So the first thing we're going to do is the pranayama. So the first one is Bhramari pranayama, or bee breath. So this breath has a mudra, which is specific hand placement. So what we're going to do is take your hands like this. Your thumbs are going to close your ear flaps. Your pinkies are going to come below your lips. Your ring fingers on the side of your nose. Your middle fingers are going to come over your eyelids. And your forefingers are going to come to the top of your forehead. The sound that you're going to make is going to sound like a bumblebee. And what you're going to try to do is widen your throat to let air really take up space in there. And you're also going to try to deepen your voice so that the vibration that moves through the throat is very resonant. So it'll sound something like this. So let's find your hand mudra. We're going to do this breath 5 times in a row. So close your ear flaps. Pinkies under the mouth. Ring finger on either side of the nose. This is difficult with glasses. You can take your glasses off if you'd like. Middle finger over your ears, or over your eyes rather, and then 4 fingers on your forehead. So 5 breaths. Let's begin with a deep inhale. Close your ear flaps. Inhale. just take a breath in and feel that connection now between your ears and your throat, and sense that vibration that took place all throughout the areas of the throat chakra. So the next pranayama we're going to do is Kapalabhati Breath, or breath of fire, but with the root of your tongue sticking out. So it's actually going to end up being like a dog breath. So to review, Kapalabhati Breath is, if you place your hand here, it's inhaling your belly out into your hand, and then as you exhale, you're pulling the belly back in towards the spine, and air is shooting out of your nose, like so. So the difference between Kapalabhati breath and dog breath is that we're actually going to bring the tongue out of the mouth and open it wide like this. And we're going to perform that same breath of fire. This breath can be a little bit uncomfortable because your throat is really going to dry out and you might have an odd taste in the back of your throat. But I'm going to encourage you to attempt to do this dog breath for 1 minute without swallowing, without closing your throat, and to just sense the difference after you're done. Okay, you ready? So tongue out, and inhale, and go. In order to bring saliva back into the throat, you can run your tongue across the front of your teeth, the back of your teeth, the inside of your cheeks, and swallow to wet your throat. Feel that icy, cool air sensation in your throat. Super effective pranayama for opening the throat chakra. So now we're going to start with a little bit of a warm up before we do our standing Kriya practice. So we're just going to rotate the neck by starting looking downward, so bringing the chin to the chest. And we're going to first rotate 3 times very slowly in a clockwise direction. So bring your chin to your chest. And then slowly rotating. Feeling that stretch through the side neck. And then as you come back around, starting to feel that stretch through the front. Maybe taking a deep inhale here. Maybe opening the jaw or sticking out the tongue. And then continuing to move in that clockwise direction. And really moving at your own pace. Emphasizing the inhalations as you move backwards. And the exhalations as you move the chin closer to the chest. One more time in this direction. Noticing where your sticky spots are. Trying to bring breath and softening into that area. And then reversing your range of motion to a counterclockwise direction. Don't forget your full breaths. Pause and breathe into any area that feels sticky. Really enjoying this slow, nourishing movement. And then go ahead and bring your head up, and we're going to do some shoulder shrugs with breath. So as you shrug your shoulders up to your ears, you're going to inhale, and then as you drop them down and pull them down slightly, you're going to exhale. And we're going to spend a minute here warming up the shoulders, the neck muscles. You can flutter your eyes closed and let your inner eyes travel to your third eye point in between your eyebrows at the center of your forehead. Ten, 9, 8, 2, and 1. And relaxing, feeling the fresh blood and movement, tension and release that you've brought into your shoulders, into your neck and throat. Fluttering your eyes open and coming into a standing position. So we're going to take a few inhalation and exhalation breaths here. Lifting the arms overhead. And then exhaling them back down to your side. And then inhaling them up again. And exhaling them back down. And one last time, inhaling. And then as you exhale, I'd like you to tuck your chin and start to roll your spine down one vertebrae at a time. Slowly bringing your arms to the floor. And we're going to stay here for a minute or so. You can pedal out your knees a little bit. Get used to this forward bend sensation. Lengthening out the back of the legs. And letting the head hang
and bringing some air into the throat in this upside down position. Feeling the release in the upper palate of the mouth, in the back of the throat, and in the root of the tongue. And now we're going to bend our knees to come in a chair position, except for instead of bringing our arms forward, we're going to bring our arms down and wrap them around our ankles, or you may also take your hands and place them underneath your feet. In this position, we're going to rotate the neck left and right. As we rotate the neck left and right, we're going to say the mudra, or the mantra rather, Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru means moving from darkness to light, from unknowing to knowing. Wahe Guru. We'll be here for about a minute. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. If you've never practiced saying a mantra before, try saying this mantra with very clear conviction and clear enunciation. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Darkness, light. Unknowing, knowing. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Make sure you're lengthening your spine. You don't want to be crunching the back of your neck here. You're going to be shooting the crown of your head out away from the base of your neck. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. If you'd like a balance challenge, you can close your eyes here and look at your third eye point. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. And then placing your palms on the ground, straighten your legs again. Traction your neck. Let your head hang heavy. And take some deep breaths into the back side of your neck, the front of your throat, into that upper palate between the ears. And then rolling up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to take an inhalation and reach the arms up overhead. And an exhalation, returning to Tadasana, our mountain pose. So the next posture is the same neck movement, but this time we're coming to Utkatasana with your hands on your knees instead of the full squat. And you're going to make your spine really long, all the way from your tailbone out to the crown. And then you're going to repeat the same mantra. When you turn your head to the left, you say Wahe. When you turn to the right, you say Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Make sure you're lengthening your spine, dropping your tailbone down, pulling your belly up towards your lower spine. You can also engage your root lock or your mula bandha, really lengthening the neck, the crown of the head, away from the base of the neck. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Darkness, light. Unknowing, knowing. And again, you can close your eyes for a balance challenge, taking your inner vision to your third eye point, in between your eyebrows. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. If your shoulders are inching up towards your ears, pull them down. Wahe Guru. 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 And now, dropping your palms back down, letting your head hang, straightening your knees if you can. If not, a slight bend is okay. And taking some deep breaths into the throat. And then slightly bending your knees, rolling up again, one vertebrae at a time. And inhaling and lifting the arms overhead. And then exhaling the arms down. Now you're going to take your hands and place them on either side of your sacrum. So I'll turn to the side here so you can see. And you're going to gently press your sacrum and hips forward, engaging your belly, engaging the root lock or the mula bandha, and turning the head in the same direction as before. Left and right. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. So your vision should be at about 60 degrees, not straight up to the sky, but more at that natural third eye point. Wahe Guru. 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 And then coming up to standing, releasing your arms, taking a deep breath, reaching the arms overhead, exhaling the arms back down. Now we're going to bring the arms into a victory V shape overhead. Your hands are going to be such that your thumbs are pointing up to the sky and your fingers have come to the palms. And we're going to start with your heels grounded, saying Wahe, darkness. And then you're going to lift the heels up and say Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Your vision point here should be up to about 60 degrees. Wahe Guru. 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 Wahe
Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. And pause. And bring your arms down. I have all kinds of little bug friends crawling on me. Okay, so let's roll our spines down to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. And actually, we're going to come to kneeling now. I'm going to turn sideways on my mat. And you can sit down onto your heels. And we're going to interlace the fingers behind our backs, taking a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to bring our forehead down to the mat. And as we bring the forehead down to the mat, you're going to lift the arms away from the back side of the body, breathing into the neck and the chest. Your goal here is to have your arms perpendicular to the ground. However, if you have pain or are limited in your shoulder range of motion, don't push it. Just let your arms be where they are. Slowly trying to release a little further into that position. With every breath that you take, releasing the throat more. Slowly bringing your arms down and rolling up. We're going to come to all fours. And then we're going to raise our knees so that we're in a plank position. Holding here for about 30 seconds. Pulling up the kneecaps, straightening the legs fully, pulling the heels away from the crown away from the heels, pulling the belly up into the spine. And then we're going to lower our knees, and then we're going to lower our chest, and then our chin. So again, you're breathing into the throat here. And then when you're ready, sliding forward into a cobra pose with your feet zipped up, your legs zipped up together, your hips active, the erector muscles of your spine active, lifting you away from the floor, taking some big breaths into the chest and the throat, and then walking your forearms forward and coming into Sphinx pose and enjoying the more passive, restful shape. Perhaps feeling the heart opening and the heart's connection to the throat.
Breathing into the chest, into the throat, also keeping your lower abdominals activated to protect your low back. And then coming down, we're going to roll onto our backs for our last couple of postures. So prepare yourself for a bridge by bending your knees up and placing your feet flat on the ground, really rooting those feet through the tripod points, the pinky toe, the big toe mound, and the heel. Taking an inhalation, and on an exhalation, lifting the hips. And while we want to emphasize the activation of the legs in this posture, we're really using this posture to open the throat and the neck. So we are going to crawl those shoulders underneath our body and try to clasp our hands. Bringing the chin away from the chest, but at the same time, keeping the neck long. Don't let your knees splay wide. Act as though you had a yoga block in between your knees and you're giving it a gentle squeeze. And breathing here. Checking back in with the tripod points of the feet. And then slowly lowering one vertebrae at a time. And now we're preparing for plow pose, so you can bring your knees up to your chest, roll back and forth on your sacrum a little bit. And we're going to take the legs straight up into the air. And roll your ankles here, point and flex your toes. Put a little space in the legs. And then we're going to take the feet up and overhead for plow. So you can come here to this point if this is where you're comfortable, or even just to begin. And adjust through the neck to make sure it's nice and open. Taking note of any sensations you might feel at the base of the skull or around the head from this full back body stretch. And then you can slowly start to bend the hips a little bit more, letting those feet come down towards the earth. You might start to feel your hamstrings being resistant, and then your low back maybe being a little resistant, your mid back, your upper back, and then finally you're going to feel a stretch all the way up to the base of the skull, the back of the neck, because you're winding up the entire nervous system from your toes all the way to the base of your neck. So you want to be very cautious in this posture not to overstretch the nervous system. So if you're feeling a little too much tension, but you want to keep that neck stretch, then maybe you bring your knees down to your forehead. And you rest here. And you breathe. And then once that feels comfortable, then you start to play with straightening and bending the legs. And then finally, we come out of plow and up towards shoulder stand. with your toes pointed as straight to the sky as possible, while also keeping your neck and throat open. But really feeling the energy of these other lower chakras pouring in through the throat and through the head. And then coming back through Plow, slowly. Bending the knees here. And then rolling the body down with control, one vertebrae at a time. And bending the knees and then lowering out one leg at a time. Noticing any sensations you have in your body this moment and preparing for our final resting asana, Shavasana. Palms flipped open to the sky. Legs relaxed. Feet probably turned out. Resting and really relishing this time on your mat and this work through the throat and the neck and the jaw and the ears for more balance, for clearer communication, for deeper listening. Thank you for being here.